Hi, everybody. My name is Rita Crompton. I am the Inventor Lady. I am in Pittsburgh, sitting outside so that it'll be a little bit quieter from some of the chaos that's going on. Bear with me just a little bit while we get things going here. One of the things that I'm doing this week, and I'm in Pittsburgh now on my way to Boston, is working with some of the folks that have, feet on the ground with AOS and with Inventor Lady. So as most of you know, we've been reaching out from the Inventor Lady side and working with Archimedes Offspring because we hear over and over and over again that inventors need money. All right. And one of the really important talks that we're going to be doing working with is on leverage, and so please watch for that one. It'll be coming up probably next week. We might rearrange some of our topics. The topic for today is the team, just so that all right, how we're branching out. All right, so Inventor Lady on my side, I work with the inventors. All right, George is on my team. He is a seasoned inventor of decades. He's got multiple products in the marketplace, and he's the one who would tell you, it's like, oh my God, license this, license it, because otherwise it just really sucks your life down a black hole. He always talks about, don't go down the rabbit hole unless you can see some light at the end of the hole, and you know where that hole is going to end up. He's, they sell products in, over 100 countries, he said, but it just wears you down and out. And the worry about money and the worry about orders and the worry about filling the orders once you've got the orders, license it, license it, license it. All right. So George is on our team. He's got feet on the ground in Boston. We will actually have a physical address in the New England area. So I will be out there next week to, meet with George, check out the location, get that all, lined up and ready to go. In Pittsburgh, I am here working with Kat. She is COO on the inventor side, making sure that, we're informing the media of what needs to be done, that we've got all the people in the right place, everybody's doing the right things. So yes, can't work without her. Andrea does all of our social media. So she's the one that does all the posting for this, does the outreach to the different groups, makes sure that, I don't forget anything. Thank you, Andrea. That helps me so much. A lot of times if you see a quick response back, that is because she knows she's got, she's learned the different responses that I would use. And so you're hearing back directly from her. Something a little more complicated, she lets me know everything anyone says. Usually twice a day, I get back a report of what's going on. So yay, thanks, Andrea. I cannot do this without you. Somebody says, oh, I loved your Facebook. It's like, oh yeah, I pay somebody to do that. So if you're, really growing up and you're growing fast, hire somebody. So that's on the inventor side of AOS. And I'm got you posted on something here that's rocking a little bit. Sorry, but I'm trying not to shiver. The part that is on the investor side, which is, we always get kind of speechless when we think of the divine creation that has gone into this. The Ray is the CFO on the investor side. He's the one who pays attention to all of the rules and everything, so that his investors are getting into and checking out, being able to join us, that, everything is teed up exactly the way it needs to be. And the exciting thing that we have found is that when we're protecting you, the inventor, we're protecting the investor. When we're protecting the investor, we're protecting the inventor. It is absolutely miraculous the way everything has been fitting together. And we say, oh, well, we've got this, this challenge that we're working with. And it's like, okay, that's how we fix it. And the answers are just, they're flowing to us just on a regular basis. It is so exciting. And like I said, there's times when it just makes us speechless. So then on the investor side, you've got Ray, who is overseeing everything as the CFO. Joan is his right hand. She's the controller. She makes sure that when you, the inventor, all right, and gone through the mentoring, we're starting to engage now the service providers, and they present us with an invoice. First of all, we want to make sure that it has been pre-approved, that whoever you have decided you want to do the work as your service provider, we say, all right, what's the estimate going to be? And it's like, you know what? On the protection side of the inventors, we know the ballparks on what these should be. All right. Or we want it justified. We want to know what to expect. So if they present us in the invoice and it's been pre-approved, that's great. It gets paid. Joan oversees that. She takes care of that. We're working together. Protection on both sides. That's why this is such a cool project that we're all working on. So she protects, on that side of it. But if that invoice now somehow is just way out of whack, we want to know why. All right. So we go back to the service provider. It's like, you said this, it's, you're way over. What is going on? And the thing that we have learned is that we tell them, if you are outside of the scope of the estimate, you have got to get pre-approval. Protects you, protects the investors. This is the way it's working. It is just amazing. So we've got that, and then we've got Karshan on the investor side. She is a registered financial advisor, so she is helping make sure that everything again is done the right way. And as we go through this process, it is just so uplifting to see all the people that are working to make sure that it's successful, it's done right, it protects you, the inventor, it protects the investors. We're looking, we've got a call with the accountants on Friday. Not even a call, we've got face-to-face with them on Friday, and then a conference call with the USPTO people for, backing right up to that, just, looking at how this is going to work and all the pieces, making sure all the pieces are in order. So we get excited. I really encourage you, go into ArchimedesOffspring.com. There's a link from the Inventor Lady site, and sign up for the updates. And then you'll get more of these kind of updates. We're doing them weekly. And that way, then you'll find out more about the different people. We'll do profiles. We'll start talking about, the products that are being put into that first fund. That information will start going out around Thanksgiving time, so you can actually see how we're going to monitor that. It's so exciting. On the Inventor Lady side, as your licensing agent, right? We get a percent of the royalty. Well, on the Archimedes side now, when you're taking funds, they get a percent of the royalty. We do not want to double dip. And this is what is so cool about the way we've got this to work out. All right. So if you're using me as a licensing agent, and most inventors is like, I can't do it myself. And so what we do then is, as your licensing agent, we get 20 cents on the dollar. And believe me, Inventor Lady is not just me. So I'm using the we as a collective company. All right, we get 20 cents on the dollar. Well, we don't want to be doing 20 cents on the Inventor Lady side and 20 cents on the Archimedes side at the same time. So we've staggered them. AOS, we take care of the investors first. And then once you're all teed up and you've been handed off to the licensee and the investors have been paid back, then the royalties for Inventor Lady start. And this was one of those things. It's like, you know what? This is not feeling exactly right. Inspiration, divine inspiration says, do it like this, stagger it. It's like, well, that makes perfect sense. So we're staggering it. Some of the things that we've decided to put on the platforms about the different inventions so that investors know about you. It's like, all right, these things we can do right away. These things we need to delay a little bit, but the investors will know exactly what's going on with every product that's in the fund. Again, it is so exciting. We are just speechless sometimes. Fortunately, it's not when I'm doing a video. So anyway, my name is Rita Crompton. I am the Inventor Lady. We are looking at getting all of these things out the door for you so that you are updated and aware of what's happening. Follow us. I'll be doing another video on Monday afternoon from the Boston area. Oh, and it's either going to be warmer outside or I'll be inside. Take care.